Yeah, we the best. Give me the light. Yeah, and we turn it up every time. And we bust it up, watch the hype. Watch it. Ha! Bad. Anyway, them see me play me gun, them a chat. Bad. Busting up the place with me style. What kind of thing that style where we fling?
Having trouble with my internet. It's dropping in my bedroom and the kitchen.
Problem in your internet is your Wi-Fi. You see, things like the size of your house, the building materials you use, like concrete walls, whether you have multiple floors. And let's not forget the distance between your modem and your devices, like your computer, your phone, TV. All these have an effect on the quality and the strength of your Wi-Fi.
How do you know this stuff?
You need to check Telem. They have mesh devices that allow you to create your own smart Wi-Fi network to cover your entire home. It's a few small devices working together like a team to cover your entire house with strong Wi-Fi signal. Super easy. Here, I get one from Telem today. Download the app from your phone app store, plug in the device, and plug into the modem. When light blinks blue, it's ready to pair via the app. Go to app, click next, and follow the instruction. Place a second device where you need coverage. Boom, now you're covered. Telem makes it super easy. They offer convenient payment plans of just $12 a month. And my guy, and if you opt to get the fiber plan, they'll come and install it for you. Guess what? For free.
Oh, wow. I'm gonna get my smart Wi-Fi plan today.
Hey, let's do this thing.
Today itself.
Get your smart Wi-Fi from Telem today.
Welcome to, of course, what we call another Friday edition of the Morning Live Show. Hope everything is okay with you guys.
Yes, guys, that's right. We are here again to bring you guys some Friday cheer because it's Friday. It's the end of the week. TGIF.
Friday, yeah, it's the weekend. Let's start off with some bad news. Quite some robbery stories from the police. The robbery outside Front Street Hotel. Police are investigating a robbery that happened Wednesday evening right in front of a hotel on Front Street around 7 p.m. On October the 22nd, Central Dispatch received several calls about a robbery happening in the entrance of a hotel on the Front Street. According to the preliminary investigation, a gray SUV pulled up to a hotel entrance and a male suspect with face covering jumped out and went straight to the male victim who was standing having a conversation with the security outside the hotel. The robber pulled out a gun and grabbed at the victim's gold chain. There was a short struggle between them, but the armed suspect managed to rip a gold chain off the victim's neck. The suspect ran back to the Gray's SUV and they took off, heading towards Emma Plain. Detectives from the Special Unit Robberies are currently investigating the incident. KPSM urges everyone who may have witnessed a robbery to call 54222 or 204 or 9300, which is the anonymous top tip line. That was a lot of numbers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so sad to hear that.
Yeah, I'm not really into the sad stories. I hope this one is this another sad story? I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, scooter accident on AJC Browers Road under investigation. On Thursday morning, October 23rd, 2025, a traffic accident involving a scooter and a motor vehicle occurred on AJC Browers Road near the entrance of a hardware store. The police force of St. Martin, KPSM, responded promptly to the scene following the several emergency calls received by Central Police Dispatch just before 8 a.m. Preliminary investigations indicate that the scooter rider was traveling from Churchill Roundabout or at the direction of the Coal Bay and attempted to overtake several vehicles. At that time, the driver of the gold-colored Toyota was making a left turn into the hardware store's parking area, resulting in the scooter colliding with the driver's side of the vehicle. So the scooter rider sustained injuries of an unknown nature and was treated on the scene by ambulance personnel before being transported to the St. Martin Medical Center for further medical care.
Pretty sad.
Yeah, you guys gotta be careful out there, man. Like, I just feel like scooters are so reckless, and they think that we have to look out for them, but you guys have to look out for us too, you know? It goes both ways.
And you had an incident with a scooter once, right?
Yeah, I had a scooter like hit me as I was turning, and I made sure to look on both sides, and this guy just like flew by, overtaking people. So, but you know, we both shook hands on that. So.
All right. In some other KPSM news, KPSM conducts target control operations to enhance public safety during the evening hours on Friday, continuing into Saturday night and early Sunday morning. A team of police force from St. Martin conducted a series of coordinated operations across several areas, including Middle Region, 80 Ellis Road, Welfare Road, Maho, and the surrounding districts. These proactive actions form part of KPSM's ongoing efforts to maintain safety and security across the country. Officers focus on enforcing laws related to narcotics, illegal firearms, and other criminal activities that threaten community well-being. In addition to street-level enforcement, the control team also impacted several businesses to ensure compliance with established closing hours and operation regulations. These inspections are intended to promote safety and public order within nightlife and commercial areas. During the course of the operations, officers arrested 2 individuals who were found in possession of a stolen vehicle. One of the suspects involved is a minor. The vehicle has since been confiscated as part of the ongoing investigation. KPSM continues to carry out such operations as part of its broader strategy to strengthen police visibility and presence throughout the island. Throughout these efforts, the police force aims to reassure the public, deter offenders, and foster stronger community cooperations. KPSM is encouraging the public to assist in keeping St. Martin safe, and once again, the numbers is 542222, or in case of emergency, 911, or the anonymous tip line. The police force of St. Martin remains steadfast in its commitment to ensuring the safety and securing of all residents and visitors to the island. Okay, that was a mouthful. We'll take a commercial break. When we come back, we got some more news. Stay with us.
Don't go anywhere.
Don't go anywhere.
A new day begins. The sun rises over St. Martin, bringing new energy, new possibilities. This island was built on resilience, progress, and the strength of its people. Our connection is what moves us forward. It links our communities, our businesses, our families. From the heart of the island to the shores beyond, we've connected St. Martin. From every street to every home, this network was built for St. Martin by St. Martin hands. Connection isn't just about signals, it's about people. This is your island and your network recharged. Proudly local, we're here for today, tomorrow, and every milestone ahead.
Welcome back to the Morning Live. Let's continue with some more of your news.
Oh yeah, well first, before we get started, happy belated birthday to Natalie Tackling, because this is a Minister of Justice story. I figured let's start off by saying happy birthday, Natalie. It's a privilege to have you in the ministry seat, and yeah, Keep doing your thing, man.
Anyways,
happy belated birthday. All right, so the Minister of Justice, Natalie Tackling, announced a new justice initiative that will be rolling out next week. The initiative strengthens the detention sector and follows months of planning, collaboration, and commitments to reform. Full details will be released at the official launch next week. Ahead of the launch, representatives from the United Nations Office on Drugs and Crime, UNODC, will meet local partners to advance objectives in rehabilitation, safety, and sustainability within the justice system. In parallel, the United Nations Office for Project Services, UNOPS, is preparing to officially start construction of the new prison facility. More information on construction activities will follow in the coming days. The ministers also outlined current police actions to address scooter-related risks. The police force of St. Martin KPSM is exuding its strategic plan with increased speed, night controls at locations frequented by scooter riders. These operations also target illegal firearm and drug activity. Operational and security details will not be shared publicly. A similar initiative produced by positive results is in the past. KPSM will execute similar versions of this strategy going forward to strengthen public safety and maintain order. Clear clarifications and updates from the Q&A. New prison capacity and timeline. Phase 1 will raise the capacity of 80 to 120 cells by the first quarter of 2027. Phase 2, planned for the 2028, will bring a total capacity to 196. The target of 196 cells reflects the regional trends as what the country can sustain with the national budget. Older reports suggest about 300 cells, which the government cannot fund responsibly. 2, the impact of capacity limits on enforcement. Capacity constraints and long-standing dating back to the dates of lost cells after Hurricane Irma in 2017 and later legal and human rights rulings that changed available numbers. The ministry is seeking technical assistance from the Netherlands to add detective capacity. The goal is to enforce consequences for both major and minor infractions, including fines and short custodial measures that improve compliance. The justice chain approach will include police, immigration, and customs.
That's interesting.
So those are the 2 main points.
Yeah, and the thing is, it's a good thing that the prison is getting some type of attention.
Yeah.
All right, in some other news, the court renders decision in former Member of Parliament forfeiture case. The Court of First Instance has ruled in the forfeiture claim filed by the Prosecutor's Office of St. Martin against former Member of Parliament Akeem Arinel. In its ruling of October 22nd, 2025, the court found there were sufficient indications that Akeem Arinel had both bought votes during the January 2024 parliamentary elections and committed perjury when taking the oath of office before the governor. However, the court determined that the salary and transitional allowances received as a Member of Parliament could not be considered illegally obtained profit, since he had actually performed his parliamentary duties for the time. The court therefore denied the OM's forfeiture request. The case concerns the financial benefits Akeem Arinel received after being elected to Parliament. The prosecutor office, acting under Article 1.77 of the Penal Code, had sought compensation of 189.58 Caribbean guilders in salary allowances, arguing that these payments represent unlawful benefits gained as a direct result of vote buying and perjury linked to his election and swearing in. The prosecutor office does not agree with the court's reasoning. The OM considers that because the vote buying and perjury were directly tied to Akeem Arinel's elections to Parliament, and therefore to his entitlement as the salary and benefits, those payments should be regarded as unlawful proceeds and his crimes, and thus subject to forfeiture. The prosecutor office will appeal the court's decision before the Common Court of Justice. The underlying criminal conviction against Arinel, handed down on January 8, 2025 for vote buying, also remains under appeal. In that case, Akeem Arinel was sentenced to 18 months imprisonment and 6.5-year disqualification from holding public office or participating in any elections. OM St. Martin reiterates the commitment to upholding integrity in the public office and ensuring that no one profits from corruption or deceit in the democratic process. Whoa.
That's crazy.
That's crazy, right? All right. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we have your horoscopes. Good morning, wake up.
I'm calling my heart, calling my heart, calling my
Here,
heart.
In St. Martin, we take pride in our island and want the world to see us, to hear us, and to dream about us.
Yeah, it's here, certainly. Oh my god, this gotta be the first place with these now. Yeah, this is it. Can I get this one printed, please?
Of course, let me get it ready for you. Here you go.
Thank you, bro. Like, this was really quick and I appreciate it because I'm on the run. Have a good one.
Yes,
All right, welcome back to, of course, your morning live. Hails.
Yes, guys, let's jump into these horoscopes for this lovely Friday edition. Aries, curb the urge to gossip or even leak a teensy bit of intel about confidential matter, especially anything regarding your personal life. Spilling too much could get you burned today as the bold sun squares off with secretive intense Pluto. Think ahead. Could this information be used against you in some way? An impulsive venting session could come back to haunt you. If keeping it in becomes too painful, write in your journal or talk to someone who's equipped and perhaps ethically bound to keep this info under wraps.
All right. Taurus, a major milestone is within reach, so don't give up now. Keep your eyes on the prize. Take advantage of today's cosmic momentum and obsessive Pluto in your career zone squares the sun in your partnership sector. Stay at it until you've reached that critical point, but don't toil away longer than necessary. Need advice from a mentor or call in a favor from a close connection. Invite them to dinner or reach out to confide about your exciting plans.
All right, Gemini. Get back on the wellness wagon, Gemini, especially if you've tipped too far into indulgence lately. You'll get a boost of motivation today as transformational Pluto squares the bold sun in your zone of well-being. Revisit your lapsed gym membership, sign up for a weekly yoga class, or get regular movement back on the books. While you're at it, restock your fridge with nutritious foods. And don't forget about mental health. A session with a coach or therapist or an overall commitment to cut back on stress will help you stay balanced inside and out.
All right. Cancer, stick to the plan today as the motivated sun forms a tense angle with furtive Pluto in your focused 8th house. Exercise caution under these tentative skies and resist the urge to make any impulsive last-minute changes to a major project or presentation. Now is not the time to second-guess your efforts. Instead of wasting your energy and making alterations, go over your work with a discerning eye. Catch any minor mistakes that could spiral into a larger problems down the line. It may even be wise to have an expert colleague double-check this assignment. Once you're confident that everything is rock solid, then you are ready to go.
All right, Leo, today your superpower is your ability to say no. Don't be afraid to set firm boundaries as the strong arming sun and it forms a tense connection with or all or nothing Pluto in your relationship house. Is a demanding coworker asking you to take on their responsibilities? Don't let yourself be coerced into doing someone else's job. Or perhaps the resident drama queen is attempting to suck you into their latest crisis. If this isn't a true emergency, then don't rush to the rescue. Instead of worrying about everyone else, carve out some time for self-care. What do you need right now? Prioritize that.
Prioritize that. All right, let's go into Virgo now. Those Virgos out there, don't overpromise or you could wind up under-delivering. When it comes to work, keep your projections realistic today as the can-do sun in your communication sector gets checked in the alchemical Pluto in your ambition sector. If someone asks you to take on more than you can manage, don't say yes and push through. People will be seriously disappointed if you guarantee a certain outcome, then fail to deliver. The reverse tragedy will work a lot better for you. If you exceed people's expectations, you'll score some serious bonus points.
Libra, have faith in your own creative vision. Today, the means not seeking external validation as the confidence-boosting sun gets snared by obsessive Pluto in your dramatic 5th house. Someone could step in and speed things up and tempt you to compromise your artistic integrity. Think twice, even if they're offering what at first seems like a sensible feedback. Your innovative ideas are golden, Libra. Don't water them down for the masses. In fact, your unique angle is what will make your project stand out in a crowded marketplace. So stay true to yourself.
All right, Scorpio. As the Scorpio sun gets snared by your ruler, volcanic Pluto, you'll need to secure your own oxygen mask before helping others. Even if your knee-jerk reaction is to do the opposite, slow down, Scorpio. What activities would be most suit your soul? Make time for that yoga class or a solo sushi lunch away from your workplace. If a certain attention seeker attempts to burst your restorative bubble, then set clear limit. But remember, if you don't tell people where your boundaries are, how can they respect them?
Yeah, that's true. People really don't know how to set boundaries.
Boundaries.
Yeah. All right, Sagittarius, are you tongue-tied? That might be for the best. Communication signals could get scrambled today as the sun in your foggy 12th house gets checked by shadowy calculating Pluto. Rather than blurt the first thought that comes out of your mind, take a minute to marinate on what you have to say or what you're about to say. If you're booked for a call or presentation, it may be best to push this meeting to a later date. Can't reschedule? Go over your pitch with extra vigilance and make sure that you're being as clear as possible. Check all your facts and figures one more time.
All right, Capricorn, recalibrate any killer dynamics today as the sun in your collaboration zone but heads with intense Pluto. Long-standing behavioral patterns take time to fix, so don't expect everything to change overnight. The first step is to acknowledging that there is something unhealthy about your relationship dynamic. Have a frank but diplomatic conversation about the imbalanced connection. Instead of pointing the finger, ask questions like, how did we get to this place? The only way to move forward is to own up to your role in this as well. So own up to it.
Yeah, a lot of people have a hard time owning up to things. Anyways, Aquarius, tangled in red tape. Your professional efforts could get delayed by senseless bureaucracy today as the sun in your career sector gets stalled by manipulative Pluto. Is a key figurehead holding up the show? Unfortunately, if this person is in a position of power, you'll have to follow a certain amount of protocol. Instead of getting upset, sit back and strategize. Is there a subtle way you can push things forward from behind the scenes? Focus on things you can control and stop worrying about the things that you can't.
All right, Pisces, you got this, Pisces. Don't let competitors attempt to steal your limelight today as the bold sun in your truth-telling ninth house squares obsessive Pluto. You've worked hard to get to this point, so be sure to take credit when the accolades start pouring in. Someone else could try to muscle into your territory, but stand your ground. This is your moment and you deserve every bit of praise coming your way. Don't just own it, figure out how to build upon it next.
Awesome, awesome. All right, guys, so we're gonna jump into some birthday shout outs and then we're gonna do some live mentions. You got any birthdays you wanna shout out?
No particular birthday, but if you're celebrating birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday if you're celebrating birthday. Yeah, that's right. All right, let's see. Because I've got like a long list of birthdays. Tells me, you know, the day before, but it's not telling me the day that I want. Okay, cool. So yeah, guys, first and foremost, happy belated birthday to Natalie Tackling. Happy belated birthday to Dina Abbey. Happy belated birthday to Marilyn Hassel. Yeah, happy belated birthday to my Oma. It was her birthday yesterday. So those are the people that I have on my birthday for now.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Now, of course, before we go, we'd like to let you know it's the weekend. Sorry, it's the weekend. So it's always good to go out and party and enjoy yourself. Face Cafe is having a special party on Saturdays. It's called the Grown Affair. So if you don't get to check it out this weekend.
And then also something about bingo.
Yes, the Lions Club bingo is coming up. And of course, the members are selling tickets, $15 for a ticket for good cause folks.
And it's taking place at the Alizé Conference Center,
Yes.
Convention Center, whatever.
Yes.
My bad, I'm sorry. Anyways, we got a couple of other live mentions for you guys. So, Dee's Beach Bar, located on 34 White Sands Drive in Beacon Hill, will be hosting a movie night today, starting promptly at 6:30. The movie, of course, will be Footloose. So, if you guys want to watch that movie, it's all about. Honestly, I've gone to some other movie nights and they're pretty nice. It's free entry. They've got free popcorn for the kids. They're serving nachos, quesadillas, candies, and more. And it's really nice. It's like, it gives you like drive-in, you know, movie vibes, but just with a bunch of lounge chairs and a big projector screen on the beach. Very nice. So if you guys want to watch Dirty Dancing, definitely go and watch Dirty Dancing. Yeah, that should be fun. And they had Footloose last week, so I love these movies. I love 80-themed movies. Yeah, guys. And then next, also, tonight, Nova is second night that it's open. So if you're looking for something to do, if you want a pregame spot, DJ Tris is at Nova tonight. I believe it is ladies' night. And yeah, if you show up with a group of 5 girls or more, you get a free bottle of Prosecco. And if you want to make reservations, the phone number is 590-690-887211. And then also, guys, if you are looking for sound and light equipment, or basically someone to come and do installation, design a sound system for you, make your home into a little nightclub, look no further than SLS. They are located in Maho on Rhine Road. If you guys want to make an appointment or call, go ahead and go for the same number at 590-690-887211. That is SLS. And those are your live mentions, guys.
All right, this weekend, what are you doing?
Okay, guys, so today you can find me at Rainforest. I will be bartending for the Afro Love Party. And then mañana, I will be at Casino Royale, bartending for some private event. And I believe that's it. But if anybody needs somebody to come and pick up a shift on the fly, or you have an event, you need a bartender that's pretty dynamic, look no further. I'm available. You can reach out to our inbox on Facebook. Find a way to get at me. You know, people can find me. They know how to find me when they need to. It's pretty easy to find me. So yeah, that's it.
All right. You do have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you back next week, all right?
Yes, guys. Have a kick-ass weekend. Be safe. And yeah, see you guys on Monday.